Sleep is often discussed as a general health recommendation. It is associated with rest, recovery, and energy. However, its role in hormonal health, particularly testosterone, is often underestimated. In this discussion, attention will be given to how sleep influences testosterone production, why sleep disruption affects hormonal balance, and how consistent sleep patterns support long-term vitality. Let us begin by considering when testosterone is produced. Testosterone production is not constant throughout the day. It follows a rhythm. A significant portion of daily testosterone release occurs during sleep, particularly during deeper stages of the sleep cycle. This means that sleep is not simply a period of rest. It is an active period of hormonal regulation. When sleep is consistent and of sufficient quality, this process functions efficiently. Hormonal signals are released in coordination with the body's internal clock. Now, it is useful to pause here. If testosterone production depends on sleep, then changes in sleep patterns will influence hormonal output. This is where disruption begins to matter. When sleep duration is reduced, the time available for hormonal production is shortened. When sleep quality is poor, the deeper stages of sleep may be fragmented or reduced. Both of these factors can affect how much testosterone is produced. Over time, repeated disruption can lead to a measurable decline. This decline is often gradual. It may not be immediately noticeable. However, its effects can accumulate. Now, it is also important to consider the role of the body's internal timing system. The body operates on circadian rhythms. These rhythms regulate sleep, hormone release, temperature, and metabolic processes. When sleep timing is irregular, circadian rhythms become less stable. This affects not only testosterone, but also cortisol, insulin, and other hormones that interact with it. Hormonal balance depends on coordination. When timing is disrupted, coordination is reduced. This creates a less stable internal environment. Another factor to consider is stress. Sleep disruption and stress often occur together. When sleep is reduced, the body may experience increased physiological stress. Cortisol levels may remain elevated. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. When cortisol remains high, testosterone production can be suppressed. This interaction adds another layer to the effect of poor sleep. It is not only the absence of sleep that matters, but also the presence of ongoing stress signals. Now, many people attempt to compensate for poor sleep through other strategies. Exercise is increased, nutrition is adjusted, supplements are introduced. While these strategies can support health, they do not fully replace the role of sleep. Sleep provides a unique environment for hormonal regulation that cannot be replicated during waking hours. This is why sleep is often described as foundational. It supports multiple systems simultaneously. Now, early signs of sleep-related hormonal disruption may be subtle. They may include reduced morning energy, slower recovery from exercise, changes in mood, reduced motivation, or gradual shifts in body composition. These changes are often attributed to other factors. However, sleep patterns are frequently involved. Understanding this relationship allows a different perspective. Instead of focusing only on boosting testosterone directly, attention can be placed on supporting the conditions that allow hormonal production to occur naturally. This includes consistent sleep timing, sufficient duration, and an environment that supports restful sleep. Small adjustments can have meaningful effects over time, reducing late-night stimulation, creating a consistent wind-down routine, maintaining regular sleep and wake times. These changes support the body's internal rhythm, and when rhythm is supported, hormonal coordination improves. This brings us back to a broader principle. Testosterone is not controlled by a single factor. It reflects how multiple systems interact. Sleep is one of the most influential of these systems. It does not act alone, but its role is significant. Understanding this reduces the focus on quick solutions. It encourages attention toward foundational behaviors that support long-term hormonal health. In future discussions, we will explore how other factors such as stress, body composition, and physical activity interact with hormonal systems over time.